So I think that, you know, democracy doesn't end with putting X in the ballot box. After the 7th of May, there's lots more we can do to keep pushing the party in the right direction. And it's also really important to hold elected officials to account. So for example, this applies to local councillors as it would do an MP. A councillor and MP will run on a set of promises, and it's up to young people in particular to make sure on the issues that affect them that they uphold them. So I would say to people after the 7th of May, it's not a case of just, you know, sitting out and relaxing for 5 years. It's a case of keep fighting to change attitudes on the issues that we've been campaigning on throughout this campaign and long beforehand. Because it's important to stress that we've been out, particularly in residential areas, every Saturday over the whole term of this Parliament. And that's the only way that we can hold those elected officials to account and make sure that we really keep these issues on the political agenda. The Labour Party's policy on tax avoidance, where it announced 15 ways in which it would clamp down on tax avoidance by those at the very top, only came about because of years of hard campaigning from people on that issue. And it really changed and shifted the political debate to a position where the Labour Party responded and outlined this comprehensive policy which will clamp down on it. And that's a great example of how only through campaigning on issues like that, you can then force parties to act. And it's about a dialogue between the grassroots and the central party, and that's important to continue after the 7th of May.
Yeah, I mean, I'm massively optimistic about sort of students' campaigns. I mean, I actually got involved in the Labour Party through the Living Wage campaign, not the other way around. So I came along to a meeting and I was just, I think Daniel Zeitner, our candidate, was there, but also like lots of the people doing the campaigning were Labour Club members. So I actually went from it that way around. And there's just so many amazing campaigns run by students in Cambridge at the moment. I'm sure that will continue, and like it's about trying to link them up and work together. But like I say to people, I've sat in Living Wage meetings and we've discussed, like, you know, can we do 0 hours contracts at the same time? And it's like trying to weigh the two things up. And I say to people, you know, voting Labour is not the be-all and end-all. But if we do vote Labour, and if we win in Cambridge and if we win in the UK, they will ban exploitative hours contracts. It's a tool to make campaigning easier for us. Student campaigns can be empowered by government actions and the other way around.
CULC has worked really hard to make sure that we have a lot of women campaigning, and that's something that's been a massive team effort, and it's absolutely brilliant to see so many amazing women in the club. I think, you know, it's quite simple. If people haven't campaigned before, they come along, they feel welcome, we make it sociable as well, they come back, and that's very simple. So I think, you know, after this election, we look to the next council elections. We need to keep control of the council to keep doing the good work that we're doing in Cambridge. There'll be more next year, and I hope that all of our campaigners and all of our amazing women will come back for that as well.